Hey guys, welcome back to the Pressing Matters. Today I wanted to go over Discogs briefly, and I wanted to just kind of go over the 10 most valuable items in my collection. And that changes all the time as we look at the listings, because in Discogs they count auction prices and also their selling prices, and here what things have gone for. They give you a minimum, a medium, and a maximum that it's ever sold for. And it's always very interesting to me to see how much things have gone up and how much things are worth these days. Number one, the first two things on my list, if I categorize for maximum value, so that would be the maximum they've sold for. And the first one is this. Of course, this is the 2014 Beatles in mono box, which I hesitated buying until the very last minute when I started to see the individual titles disappear. I said, now I have to act even though I can't afford it. And now that I look back on it, it's like so little money, it's crazy. But I remember I bought 2 boxes. One is still sealed. And the first one I bought was through Acoustic Sounds. And I must have got it right before they disappeared, because the next week they were not there anymore. And I think my intuition was right when I saw that most of the monos were disappearing in the single format. I said it's not going to be long for the box. So I think I paid probably $400 for the box. And currently a box in this condition, which is basically untouched because I have all the single discs for actual play, goes for about $1,500. And the second one that I got later in that week, there was a sale from Music Vaults, which is a distribution arm, I think of Universal in Canada, and they had it, and with a couple of coupons and discounts, and there was a sale going on, I got the second one for $250. So they've really proven to be a good investment. But so if you've never seen this before, it's quite beautiful. Flip top box like this. It comes packed with foam. There's a beautiful book. Really beautiful. They did such a nice job on this book. Just tons of memorabilia. Photos of the box, the tape boxes. History of the LPs, the mono, and session photos. Incredible, incredible. The book alone is wonderful. But so then you got all of the releases, and they're done in the original flip back style. I don't know if you can see that, but in Europe they had a flip back type of construction to the covers. Let me take it out. I almost hate to do anything with these records, but so there, I think you can see it a little better there. Yeah, you see how that laminated cover flips around, so it's matte on the back, laminated on the front. Sorry for the ring light. And a original labels. This one is particularly nice. It's unique among all of them. It's the gold and black Parlophone label. A nice collectible, and all analog. Probably the last time they'll ever be done all analog. That's what makes this set so desirable. And like I said, they were all available individually as well for the longest time. And once they started to disappear and people were like screaming, "Why? Oh my God, I didn't get one." Well, you had like 5 years to get one. So you could get them for $20 each, pretty much. But now this set is $1,500 top value in condition like this. If it's in the shipping carton, which mine is. By the way, these were never, just so you know, these were never sealed. In other words, they didn't have a shrink wrap on the box. They had just the slip cover, and they were in the case, in the shipping carton, which, well, actually they were wrapped like this also. So let me put this back together. It goes like this. Yeah. So they came like this, and then styrofoam to both sides. Okay, this thing's heavy. Like that. Really, they spared no expense on this set, on the packaging. So that's how it comes inside the carton. It's never going to get damaged that way. It's fantastic. So that is number 1 on the list. Okay, number 2 on my Discogs inventory, at the maximum value of $1,200 and the medium value of $881 is Classics original reissue of the Royal Ballet Gala. This was the one that was done as a replica of the Soria box set. It's a limited edition. Mine is 934. And it's done, the Soria packaging is a dowel, a wooden dowel slipcase. This is linen textured paper, and this is an inset artwork. You can feel the gold embossing here, and if you pull out the slipcase, it looks like this. There's a nice booklet. It's a replica of the original booklet from RCA, and of course the discs are 180 gram vinyl and have a facsimile of the Shaded Dog label. Not quite accurate, but it's pretty close. And this is a very desirable set sonically. Considered one of the top RCAs of all time. So that is number 2. And that was purchased for, I think, $75. Pretty sure when they were new they were $75. Now it's $1,200. So this one is still sealed. This is number 3. Bill Evans, Sunday at the Village Vanguard, the Mobile Fidelity one-step box. And that's what number I've got. This remains sealed because I have an Alto analog pressing that's excellent, that I'm very, very happy with. At the time this came around, I had quite a bit on my stack to listen to, and I decided not to open it in the wake of what happened with the first one-step pressing Abraxas, and how valuable and rare it was. So I held off on opening this. It's a limited edition of 3,000, and now, you know, I purchased this for $100. Now it's $822 if you, or actually $922. So almost $1,000 sealed like this. So I'm kind of glad I didn't open it. And when during that period of the one steps, there really wasn't that much problem with pressing problems and stuff, so I felt pretty confident leaving it sealed. I don't normally do that, but in some cases of collectible stuff I do. It depends. If I know that it's been a good pressing run, I feel comfortable leaving an extra copy sealed, but oftentimes that's not the case. With the Beatles in mono, I felt okay leaving my second carton sealed. The Royal Ballet I opened, and you know, this Bill Evans I left sealed. So next up on the list is also a Royal Ballet set. This is the Classic Records edition at 45 RPM, and it's done in a nice black box like this. 9 LPs at 45 RPM, and it comes with a gatefold instead of the lavish box, you know. But these were done on Clarity, I think. Let's see. Yeah, this is an early classic Clarity formula. So they're done like on a milky white Clarity vinyl, and the back is embossed. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, it has like an engraving. This says Classic Records, and a what do you call it? Stroboscopic design, so you can check the speed of your turntable. These are one-sided pressings. There's only music on one side. And it's a very fine box set too. And this comes in at $800. Okay, the original classic is worth more. But that's in the replica box. So that's a nice thing. But this is at 45. It sounds great. Bernie Grundman mastered this, and yeah, so it's $800 for this one. Median price is $670. Then, okay, let's get away from all that stuff. This is the next one, Pink Floyd Metal. Mobile Fidelity's take on it. Sorry for the reflection. This is the Mobile Fidelity version. Of course, any Mobile Fidelity is desirable. This particular, because it's Pink Floyd, is worth at the top end $654. In the middle, $590. So in nice shape like this one, I could probably go for the top price. This is also numbered, I believe. Yeah, numbered. Limited edition 4223. Okay, and then next is something I left sealed. Oh, by the way, the Mobile Fidelity was $30 new when I bought it. Now it's $654. Okay, next. This is my sealed mono copy of Axis Bold as Love, the first UHQR. I bought one in stereo and one in mono, and I decided to leave the mono sealed because it was even more limited. I believe there's only 2,500 of these. I don't see the numbering on it. I think it's probably inside. Oh, here it is. So mine is number 235 of 2,500. This, of course, was also issued. The mono was also issued by Classic Records, and I do have that version, and I listened to that version. I felt like I could leave this sealed as a collectible because I have a mono to enjoy, and I really do like the classic one. This one, when new, was $100, I believe, and now at the maximum it's $674, and at the minimum median it's $525. So being sealed is probably close to $700 for that. So that is a nice thing to have too. Okay, here's one that doesn't count. Here's one that doesn't count because it's the same title in another format. But I want to cover it anyway because it shows up on my list. This is the RTI test pressing box of the Royal Ballet Gala. Comes in a plain white box. It's 9 LPs. They are first pressings, so obviously they're test pressings. And they come with a plain plain label. The sleeves are dated, and so you can tell when it was pressed or mastered. And this is pressed on black vinyl, and I actually prefer it to the black box version, the fancy black box version that's on Clarity vinyl. I like this one much better. It's on 180 gram vinyl, and it sounds spectacular. Really good. This one, surprisingly, I thought it would be worth a little bit more. It's $462 across the board. Probably only sold one time because nobody has it. The reason not many people have this is they only gave them away. Well, they didn't give it away. I think you were allowed to buy it if you purchased something like 4 copies of the 2-record set Royal Ballet Gala, and I really wanted this, so I did that, and I stupidly sold off the other 3 copies of the 2-record set Royal Ballet Gala in the box. So that would have been something nice to hold on to. But anyway, this one is another one in that series, and I'm not going to count it because it's a duplicate title. Okay, next is another MoFi. This one is the Nightfly One Step. I don't think I have to open this. This is in my Bags Unlimited sleeves that I bought. They're like little cases, which I love. That one was the second or third, I think it was the third One Step. And that now is $588 at the top value and $410 at medium value. So that's another good one, another good investment. Those One Steps really do hold their value. This is, again, another classic box set. This is a living stereo. The Iberia and Rhapsody Espanol. I'll show you the actual. This is a 45 RPM box set. This is the actual jacket, original jacket. It was originally a 2-record set. It came in a jacket like this. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 4 of these jackets in there with 2 records in each, so it's an 8-record set at 45 RPM. A rare one, as it was, and even rarer in this format. But it's not that expensive. I mean, compared to what it cost, I see it's only sold once, about a year ago, for $357. So, not incredibly pricey. The next title is Pink Floyd title, and I really treasured this. I still do. This is a Japanese pressing of Wish You Were Here, and it's Sony Master Sound, and it's packaged quite nicely. Has the inner sleeve, the Japanese lyric sheet, and another sleeve inside with a Master Sound label, and custom labels. This is considered by many to be one of the best pressings of this, bar a UK pressing. And I've never heard a UK pressing, but I have to agree, this sounds really good. And this one goes for about $448 in this kind of condition. Medium price is $349, so that's pretty good. Considering I picked it up for like $30. Happy with that. Okay. Last but not least, or next to last, I'm going to do 2 more. Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. And before the UHQR, there was the Classic Records 45, and that's what this is. Classic Records 45, done on 4 discs, single-sided discs. Originally about $50 for the whole batch, and now $623 at the top end, and $344 in the middle. So this is still holding its value. The UHQR is nice, but the 45 is also excellent. And pretty soon we'll have competition from Chad's own 45 edition on the UHQR label. So, okay, that's pretty much where we stand. I'm going to do one more just because I have it here. It's another box set from Classic. This is the Harry Belafonte at Carnegie Hall box set. And this has been since redone by Chad Kassem and Classic and Analogue Productions. But this is the 45 series. They come like this with black living stereo labels, and it's a classic. Not to everyone's taste, but it's an audiophile classic for sure. And then there's one more I'm going to do, and then we'll call it a day. All right, last but not least is the Classic 45 red box version of the ballet music from Faust. This is a living stereo 2449. It's a 45 RPM set. And if you know living stereo, you recognize this classic cover. It's one of the top living stereo titles. And this is a very desirable set as well. This is the clear one. There was an earlier 180 gram, which I also have, but this is the clarity. And this is a stunning recording, really amazing. This is, let's see, this is $385. Came out at $50, I remember. So $385 for a new copy like this, or a near mint copy, and about $326 in the medium. So as you can see, records can be an investment. You gotta fork out for them in the beginning, but if you keep them in good shape and in near mint condition, they can be worth quite a bit of money. And so that's why I always stress cleaning and protection for albums. I'm sorry it's gotten a little bit dark here. It looks like it's going to rain here in Miami, so I will sign off. This was just a little bit of something different to show you some valuable things in my collection. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for subscribing. We'll see you next time. Thanks.